Hey guys, I'm just arriving in Phoenix, Arizona for this work trip. So I just checked into my hotel room. I wanted to show you guys the hotel room. It's kind of like a studio apartment. So there's like a little sitting area here, like a little living room space. There's like a kitchen space. It's like a little dining area right here. I just threw my backpack up there. So I just got here. It's about, I don't know, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And like I said, I'm here for work. You guys always ask me, what do I do for a living? And I feel like I kind of hint at it here and there just to give you guys an idea. Throughout all of my YouTube video blogging and everything, I've always had a corporate job. I've always, you know, maintained that because I went to school for marketing and advertising. My entire career has always been like in either sales support or marketing coordination or marketing strategy, that kind of stuff. So what I do now is I'm a marketing specialist for my company. It's no point me even telling you guys what company it is because you will not have ever heard of it. It's like a Brazilian company. It's very obscure. It's more business to business type marketing. So it's like our business sells to other businesses, retailers, manufacturers, distributors, stuff like that. And it's business solutions. So it's not anything that the average consumer would even know anything about. So I'm here with my team. It's only 2 of us. It's just me and my colleague Craig. My role mostly involves strategic planning for the company. We dabble in some creativity every now and then, but for the most part, my role is very analytical. Everything falls back on ROI, which is return on investment. So everything we do, all the thousands of dollars, millions of dollars that we spend on marketing efforts, we have to be able to justify those efforts. So for the most part, we're a very tactical team. Everything from content creation to events, lead generation. I would say those are our biggest areas of focus. We do a lot of global coordination with some of the other teams. We have teams in Japan, Europe, obviously South America, Brazil. I mean, it can be really fun. At the same time, though, it can be very tedious. It's a lot at stake when it's just you covering a whole continent of marketing. But if you love your trade, you can make it work in any industry. What's interesting about my job is that I actually started off with the company working in like a sales supportive role. Throughout the years, I aspired to be a part of the marketing team. What's so funny is that my company actually found out about my YouTube channel. All that I had done through social media with my channel in terms of building a brand, the company took notice to that, and that actually helped me to get promoted to the marketing team. That's actually a really cool story for you guys. So that's pretty much what I do. So I'm here to help my company pull off this conference. It's one of the bigger conferences for our industry. Every now and then I go on little trips like this with the sales team. Not very often, but sometimes, because actually, to be honest with you, I try to get out of as many work-related trips as I can. I don't know if you guys have different experiences traveling for work, but for me, it's just not really fun. The hours are really long and I'm away from my family and stuff, and there's nothing fun about it. I mean, it's not like you're on a vacation, like you are working the entire time. So where you would normally have like a regular 9 to 5 day, if you're away at a conference, your day might easily be like 7 a.m. to like 8 p.m. So there's nothing really fun about it. If you ever hear someone get really excited about a work trip, they're either new with the company or they don't have a lot of responsibilities. Right now, I'm just gonna take a moment to upload this video I was working on for you guys. And then I'm gonna run over to the conference just to check and make sure all of our sponsorship deliverables were met, because we did take out some advertising space and different things like that. So I just wanna check and make sure everything is the way it should be. I do what I call a QA walkthrough, so a quality assurance walkthrough, just make sure everything the company paid for they actually got, because if they didn't, my phone will be ringing. I do have a dinner to attend later tonight because we have a speaker flying in from the United Kingdom and we need to show our appreciation for him coming. It's actually one of our clients speaking on our behalf. So I need to coordinate that dinner, make sure everyone shows up and we show our speaker a good time. So this is normally how you see my setup when I'm working on the road or at home. So it'll be like my personal laptop here where I'm like working on editing a video. And then this is my work computer where I'm actually about to log into my email to check the status on a few things before I head out to the venue. My background on here is just a photo of me looking at Stonehenge when I was in England last year. And it's so cool because whenever we have our conference calls and stuff and I have to use my computer to like launch the deck, people can see this in the background, and usually some of our clients or colleagues from the UK recognize it right away, and they're always like, oh, Stonehenge, and then we have like this whole conversation about when I went to England. Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been? Are you with Gardner or were you with?
No, I'm with one of the sponsors for the show. Yeah, this is my 3rd year coming.
Okay. For this one specifically?
Yeah. It's a good show. It's one of the best ones for our industry. So we make sure we do this one every year, and we invest the most in this event over all the other ones. So
I've heard good things. I've been around when you guys, conference has been going on for a couple of years, so.
It's definitely worth because they have all the most important folks, and it's a really prestigious event. Everyone respects it, so I feel like people take it really seriously, and they come every year, so it's a good show. So I just got back to my hotel room. I'm gonna eat some quick lunch that I picked up. Shrimp and avocado bruschetta. And I'm really dying here because I think I need salt, because avocado always needs salt for me. I'm just gonna have that. And then for dessert I have this chocolate cake with this chocolate ice cream and like all this little extra stuff to put on top of it. There's no salt in here. And I don't have any salt in this new bag because I took it out, I think, and I put it in the other bag. So I'm freaking out here because I don't have any salt. Oh, wait. There's salt. I just found it over here on the dining table where it's supposed to be. But see, I'm gonna eat on the bed, so that's why I didn't see it. Shrimp and avocado bruschetta. Not bad at all. I'm on my way to the dinner that I arranged with our guest speaker. I thought it would be great for us to all get together as a team, marketing, sales, and the speaker. I just wanted to show you guys my outfit. I wore this before on Instagram. It's like this cute little mod dress that I got from Sears, and I'm wearing these Forever 21 sandals, the plastic ones. I just took my hair and just pushed it up with a rubber band. I didn't do anything too special to it. I need to retwist it tonight with a little bit of product because it's looking kind of frizzy, and tomorrow for the conference I don't know how I feel about having like really frizzy hair. So tonight it's fine for dinner, but tomorrow I'm going to make sure it's more defined.
I know they're going to try and do some radical stuff.
You can't overcome.
And then of course there's 9 home championships.
We don't need to have this.
You have to eat it before it melts.
Gorgeous in the summer.
Yeah.
Is it soup yet?
That it makes up for it.
Then he'll stir it up.
They call themselves
Yes, it did. That's the problem. Summer's so amazing. Fall is gorgeous.
On my way to the airport, just got done packing, leaving Phoenix, heading straight to DC to be with my sister. Today my hair, I didn't twist it last night, I just put it up in a bun to sleep, and I put my satin line cap on top of it, and then this morning I just shook the hair out, put the front up in a really messy loose bun, and that's gonna be my hairstyle today. So I'm heading down. I just finished packing everything, just walking around making sure I didn't forget anything, but I'm gonna head down to the lobby and wait for my Uber to come pick me up. I decided after this conference, all the hard work put into this, I was gonna need a little bit of a vacation afterwards, so I'm just gonna spend a couple of days in DC with my sister just to kind of unwind and get back into the swing of things when I go back to Chicago. But I felt like I definitely deserved a quick break away from the office after all of this preparation and everything for this big conference, which was a huge success, by the way. We did really, really well. This is the luggage that I'm carrying. It's just a Calvin Klein suitcase that I've had for a while. I got it from Burlington a few years ago. My Teddy Blake bag and my backpack. This is a Russell backpack. I showed you guys this in my last haul video. It seems like a lot of stuff to carry, but when you're going to 2 different cities, you need to like pack stuff for both cities. And I had to bring a lot of stuff for the work trip. So I had to bring like things like materials and extra laptops and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I've got so much stuff. Normally I don't pack this heavy. I pack very, very light. There she is. Hey.
I look totally crazy.
I'm filming you.
Oh God. Hi, I was working from home today.
Hey, I'm here with Tweet.
Hi.
So excited. Look at Chelsea though. This is Chelsea.
Hey Chelsea. I just want to Chelsea. I just want to cheese. Oh, she missed her auntie.
She's so scared of everything, but she'll go off on a dog. I got her a bottle of water, you know, in case you have this little parch coming from off the Actually, coming here was so quick. They estimated like 45 minutes, it only took me 30. But I've been here for a while.
So this is Kay, big sis. She's the oldest. We call her Tweet, Tweety. Her name is Katara, but she has a lot of different nicknames. So I like to call her Tweet, and I also call her Twizzler, Twizzler with like 6 R's. I mostly call her Big Sis. I haven't seen her since, when was the last time you were in Chicago? She's in Chicago a lot because that's where she works. Where her company home base is in Chicago, right?
Yes.
So she's home a lot. This is my first time visiting her at her home. Like formally visiting. It's going to be a fun weekend. I'm staying until Monday, and I get to see Chelsea. You guys know I love dogs, and Chelsea is so sweet. I can't wait to see her in her her element.
She looking like,
because sometimes she comes to Chicago, she gets on the plane and comes, but I get to see her in her element. It's gonna be so awesome because I know she missed me. How cute is this? So this is what my phone looks like, and this is what her phone looks like. Oh, us two newlywed sisters with our new husbands. I thought that was so cute. Oh, the guest room. Look what she did. She got me house shoes and towels. This is so sweet. And then a teddy bear. Aww. And then a big old picture of her. Yummy dessert snack. Yum. Thanks, sis. So is Martina coming tomorrow? Yeah, she texted me. I gotta show you the text. She was like, send me the address, phone number, GPS for the function, get together, gathering, except everything was ///. I was reading it like, what type of shit is this?
I'm gonna sleep with my auntie tonight, and I'm excited about it. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's time to chill. So tired. Long day of traveling. I think with my hair, I'm just going to put on a bonnet of some sort. I don't think I'm gonna even be bothered with trying to twist it. I don't think I'm going to do that.
He left his team in a lurch.
I love basketball. It's my favorite sport to watch. I don't understand football. Baseball is just not my thing, but basketball I love. And I love the way the players look. I love the physique of a basketball player. It's like the sexiest physique on the planet.
What's up?
This is Chewbacca. She looks like Chewbacca.
Hey, mama.
About to put on my pajamas. These I got from Target. They're so comfortable. They're like that cottony, stretchy material. And that's the brand. It's an extra small. I love these kinds of pajamas with the pants to go with it. So those are the pants. The drawstring in the waist. These are perfect for like when you stay at someone's house who has a husband. You know what I mean? Like you can be comfortable yet appropriately dressed. My mom taught me that. Hey, we're all dressed. About to leave out soon. Yeah, so this is my sis.
we're in the bathroom. Oh yeah, let's go.
Heading out to breakfast, or kind of lunch-ish now. It'll be more like breakfast for lunch, which is what I love anyway. It is such beautiful weather today. So nice. So I'm just wearing one of Kay's hats she let me borrow because I just wanted to really wear a hat. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that she's wearing a hat. I just saw her hat and I was like, I want to wear a hat. Cute little black dress. I was gonna wear a dress today, but it ended up being too short when I actually put it on, and I kind of didn't want to look like that. I didn't want to be constantly worried about whether my thighs were showing a little too much skin, so I was just figured, I'll just wear some denim and call it a day. So what restaurant are we going to?
A little local diner here in Lake Ridge.
A local diner in Lake Ridge?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, she lives in the Boondocks. But I don't blame her because I like being a little bit secluded myself. Yummy French toast and eggs and potatoes. My sister got pretty much the same thing, a little variation. My sister's trying to explain to me what go-go music is, so she turned it on. I like it, you know, sounds good. It sounds like older people music though. It's not, I wouldn't take this as like the younger generation stuff. Kind of like in Chicago how we have stepping music. It's like young people like it, but it's really for the older folks. Alright, so I had to change, and now we're heading out a second time. This time we're going to where?
Babylon.
Babylon. So these guys are gonna take me to Babylon. And I got my my best friend here, Martina. Say hey. Hi. She drove in from Maryland. And here's my big bro. What's up, bro? This is Richard. And then big sis is sitting up here. We opted to ride in the Charger with the Hemi, okay? So that's what we're gonna do.
You should have said right here, Vaughn. You know I'm
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
You need to come up. You need to come up.
You know what? Yeah, let's
Wait, what song is this? Ghetto Boys. Oh man, this is a throwback.
Vaughn is shorter.
Vaughn is thinner is the reason. Richard, you woke? Everybody just ate. Martina's still working on these nachos. The nachos doing the absolute most. So what are we getting? Suffer guacamole.
Yes.
And some wine.
We're about to have ladies' night, old school slumber party style, listening to all the jams from like back in the day. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. It's not going to be great.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be great.
Let me just get a big ball of Cabernet.
You got everything for the guacamole already? You got cilantro, onions, tomato, jalapeno.
Lambs at the crib.
Limes. Okay, check you out. Check you out.
Garlic.
Let me find out. You make a nice, mean guacamole.
When I was dating Richard, he would call me sometimes. I'd be like, but I'm having fun with my friends or I'm doing something else. You don't have to, number one, you don't have to always be available.
What's too
Dating
late
advice.
now?
Dating advice.
It's too late now.
Guacamole.
The other one, I'm just getting back with him. Both of these are the Taurus. And
Your feet are too close to the guacamole.
Please don't show my
She put her foot in that guacamole. Quite literally. Oh my god.
Did he like come out and say it? Like, or did he just like?
he's just like, I want to date, and I'm not gonna date one person at one time. Just very
like,
straightforward.
You're like, oh, okay.
Right.
Like, but that's how dating works.
But he's like, yeah,
Actually,
I wanna,
you should have been like, that's the definition of dating.
Yeah, but he's just like, I want to date you, but I'm just really sexually attracted to you, and I really want to smash right now.
Oh.
But
What was your response? You gotta just say no.
I've been talking to him for a year. We've been talking for a year, and he's like,
first of all,
I'm
What was your
tired of
response?
dating.
Your response was okay.
No, my response would have been like, you know what? Like, something just came up. I got to go. If that's
My
not,
response would have been, you out of your damn mind. See ya.
No. You want to smash? Okay, well, you better go smash some pumpkins outside, nigga. Because ain't nothing happening over here. You want to join the group, smash the pumpkins? Go right ahead.
No. So this is my breakfast. I'm actually really hungry this morning. So I'm going to have this Greek whips from Yoplait. I saw the commercials and it looks so tasty. So I'm going to have that. These cold pineapples straight out the refrigerator. Those are going to be so good. This banana. I'm going to have this Boost protein shake. So the Yoplait whips. This one is strawberry. It is so delicious. Look at that texture. That's really, really nice. Doing my makeup. We're about to go to the coffee shop. And then later on, a little bit later on, going to Baltimore for dinner. Meeting up with my best friend to do that. Every MC easily. ain't nothing, so I just keep my peace with my peace. My sister is straight up rocking the 90s cuts. We've been listening to this all day pretty much. Her and her husband, they love 90s music. I love my hip hop, so I could listen to any era of hip hop. So this is the hairstyle that I finally decided on. I wasn't feeling how the hair was like in my face, and I feel like if the humidity were to get worse, it would just get more and more shriveled and it would just not lay properly. So the way to remedy that would be to just put these in little buns to begin with, and that way I don't have to worry about my hair at all, because even if this shrinks even more, it's not gonna bother me because the shape of the style is actually where I want it to be, so the shrinkage won't bother me at all. So this is one of those hairstyles that I think is great for humidity. This is a s'mores frappuccino. It's really good. So how is yours? You got the
Oh my god, this is so much better than the home one I did.
you got the, what was that one?
Waffle cone.
The waffle cone one, yeah. Our rings are so similar. Look how similar our rings are. True sisters. Sister, sister. I'm trying to decide if I should get mine soldered together or keep it separate. Because right now it's 2 separate rings. And yours are too, right? I'm trying to decide if I should get them put together, because sometimes the friction between the 2 rings rubbing can cause you to lose stones. And I've lost probably 4 stones already and had to get them replaced. You know, and I hate putting the ring in the shop because it takes so long to get it back. So you walk around without a ring for like 2 or 3 weeks at a time. So I'd rather not lose stones.
Yeah.
I gotta see.
You have to go to Burlington and get a bootleg fake engagement ring.
I know, that's what people say. Like, you should just get like a dummy ring. I guess I could.
I kind of want to drive around.
This is fucking hilarious.
Okay, now I'm going to Siobhan to talk here.
She a nerd.
Wow.
Live life. Do you hear me? Damn, it's like gridlocked. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
This is why I have to leave Virginia.
See, Chicago has traffic, but it's not that bad. People complain, people in Chicago, when they complain about traffic, I'm always like, you must don't travel much. Because you would know that, you know, DC and LA traffic, Atlanta, Chicago does not hold a candle to those cities in terms of traffic. We have regular traffic. We have regular rush hour traffic. We do not have
Weekend, it's Saturday, like why is it?
Yeah, no, you would never. Yeah, the only time Chicago traffic would be this bad is if there were some kind of snowstorm and there was some ice or something that we weren't prepared for, and then the streets are all messed up. And even then, it only takes a little while before they really get it cleaned up and then everything's fine. So Chicagoans, I hate when Chicagoans complain about traffic because you haven't seen nothing until you come to some of these other cities. So we are on the road on our way to Baltimore, Maryland. We're at Phillips. So I'm just looking at the menu trying to decide what I should get for my appetizer. Because I want to try a lot of stuff, but I don't want to get too full before I get my entree. So let's see what they have. Lots of awesome stuff to choose from. So I'm thinking about getting like the oysters Rockefeller, and then maybe just ordering a cup of clam chowder because I just want to taste it. We got some appetizers, the oysters Rockefeller and the truffled deviled eggs with bacon in it. You put bacon in it. Ultimate crab cake. It's nothing but crab meat, no stuffing. This is gonna be so good. My sister got the stuffed shrimp and mashed potatoes, stuffed crab shrimp. Back home at Kay's house, chilling, watching TV. Long day. It was fun.
He's in God. I mean, God look that.
Yeah.
There was some party last night.
Love this show.
I don't even remember leaving the party.
I'm drinking some of that. It's so good. It's like the best, it's like better than pop. Eating these. These are so good.
He is like that.
But only ones that are left are the green ones and the orange ones. Because the blue and the red ones I've pretty much, and the pink ones, pretty much ate all of them. Those are the best ones. So I don't eat the green and orange ones because I don't like the way that shit tastes. This is too funny. Look at this. How did he get such an old game?
I'm making some brains.
Look at that joystick.
Yeah.
Getting a massage in the massage chair. This is so awesome.
I gotta get to Home Depot.
Who? She just gonna get off the phone like that.
Yep. Okay, so I have the
Michi didn't want to talk to me anymore. We were FaceTiming. So it's Soul Food Sunday at my sister's house. You know what I'm saying? We're cooking some soul food. I'm gonna show you guys what we're cooking. So I'm excited to taste this though, because we got this from Walmart. This Petty LaBelle sweet potato pie. My mom said it's okay, but she was like, you can taste the preservatives, and she was like, and it's a reason it's so orange. You know, sweet potato pie is supposed to be that orange. She's like, they put some stuff in it. I mean, you know, naturally, you know, it's a mass-produced store product, you know. So you can't have soul food, in my opinion, without some greens. Greens are my favorite dish as relates to soul food, my absolute favorite, because my family really knows how to cook them well. This pot is going to be for the macaroni that we're going to make. We're just going to do like a basic macaroni and cheese. We got some catfish nugget pieces, and then some chicken wings. And then these lobster tails are sitting here. They were thawing. We're probably just going to eat those tomorrow, not today. Like I told you guys in my last vlog, I'll talk more about why my diet changed from vegan back to pescatarian. When I get a chance, I'll film that video, but it's a long story, so I don't want to just briefly mention it on here. So, oh, my sister's also gonna make some lemonade. So we got these lemons. I don't know what kind of lemonade she's making with 2 lemons only, but I'm interested to see. Hopefully it ain't no bootleg lemonade.
It's bootleg.
Oh man, she's making a bootleg lemonade.
Well, because it was supposed to be for the kids.
Oh, so we were expecting kids to come over, and then she was gonna make bootleg lemonade for the kids.
Well, I mean, bootleg in a sense where it's not like, it's this.
Oh, that's fine. We like using bootleg in our family to describe things that are not up to par.
Right, not organic, not like fresh lemon squeezed from the lemon tree.
Just call it bootleg. It's like a umbrella statement to describe things that are not quite up to par. It's raining outside, so we can't go out on the deck. That would have been nice.
Very nice.
I love being outside. That's like my favorite place to be. So I just got all the ingredients that I'm gonna use for this macaroni and cheese. This is how I do it. I got the cooked pasta in the dish here. I think it's too much pasta in here and it's gonna end up overflowing, but we might be okay. But if not, I'll just scoop some of this out and stick it back in the pot. I got my cheddar and Monterey Jack mixed cheese, shredded cheese. I use heavy whipping cream. I got my eggs here. I eyeball everything. I don't use like recipes for like soul food. Everything is just eyeball. So from looking at this, it seems like I can probably use maybe 3 or 4 eggs. So I'm just gonna whip those up, pour those right on top, mix the cheese in. And then I usually finish with the heavy whipping cream by just pouring it on there and mixing it all together. So it ends up becoming like this cheesy, rich, thick, creamy kind of consistency. I guess I would say the only trick to making this macaroni and cheese is to make sure you don't overcook the noodles in the beginning. Don't forget that they do have to go in the oven for like an hour. So I usually make sure this is like al dente, because it's going to finish in the oven for an hour and you don't want it to be too mushy. Right, Kay is setting that oven to 375, which I think is pretty good for an hour. So what I did was I just mixed the cheese throughout the pasta. I had to end up removing some pasta here because it was just a little too much. Once you add the cheese, it takes up more space. I only use the 2 bags of cheese. Some people say I don't use enough cheese in my macaroni and cheese, but I'm one of those type of people. I actually like the taste of pasta. So I like to taste my pasta with my cheese. I don't like to have an overbearing amount of cheese. So I don't have the cheesiest macaroni when I make it, but it does have a good creamy, eggy taste, and that's what I prefer. So everyone's mac and cheese is going to be different. I whipped up 4 eggs. That's what I ended up going with. So I'm just going to pour those eggs. This is how I do mine. This is how my mom and my grandma did theirs. We just pour the eggs right over the top, and then what happens is it'll just kind of seep through all those layers of pasta and cheese, and it'll eventually settle at the bottom, but it will pass through all of the pasta first, so there's still egg throughout. And then I just take my heavy whipping cream, which is something kind of new. My grandma and my mom didn't use heavy whipping cream, but I find it that it makes the macaroni and cheese a lot more creamy. And I really use the whipping cream more so when I'm making my truffle lobster mac and cheese, but I'm just going to use it with my regular mac and cheese today because we happen to have some heavy whipping cream. So that'll kind of go on there and kind of seep through as well. It'll kind of coat itself on top of the egg. It won't blend with the egg. It'll kind of sit on top. So this is going to make for a really creamy, rich mac and cheese. You can also season it at this point as well. You could season your, what I do is I season my pasta so I don't have to add any additional seasoning because, as you know, cheese is already salty. It has a salty component. So for me, this is good to go. I would just add a couple pieces of butter on the top, cover it, and I throw it right in the oven. Mac and cheese is ready. Came out looking pretty darn good. You see the little char around the outside? That's what you want. I like to let it cool down a little bit because when it's this hot, you can't really even enjoy it. My brother-in-law made some catfish nuggets, so those are ready. He's frying them outside. He's frying them outside so that it doesn't like stink up the house. Like I hate the fried chicken smell inside the house, so he's frying them out here. Kay is about to put the patty pie in for a few minutes.
Little bitty thing.
That's all the butter probably. You said little bitty thing?
I mean, it's like the size of my hand.
It really is. The greens are ready and looking great. Greens are my favorite, man. It's the best. I usually have more greens on my plate than anything else. And then we got cornbread because I love having cornbread with my greens. If you don't have it, it's like straight up, you can taste that it's missing something. We're gonna just put the patty pie in there for just like 10-15 minutes just to warm it up. So this is what my plate looks like. It's veggie dominated. I got mostly greens. I got one little, maybe like 2 tablespoons of mac and cheese, a little piece of fish, and then a piece of bread. Not super hungry, but hungry enough. But I definitely want more greens than anything else, so bon appetit for me. Having a slice of my patty pie is just so damn good. It tastes great.
Yeah, she did.
I'm feeling it.
See, if I was in Chicago, Vaughn, I'd be like, Vaughn, I'm gonna just bring you some good little wholesome little food to eat.
Yummy. I really like it. So I ate all my food. I didn't finish all my macaroni and cheese, and I didn't really finish all the pieces of fish that I had, but I ate all my greens and I went back for seconds. So I eat a full plate of food, but it's usually just like little samples. I just like to taste stuff. I don't need to really get full off of it. So I usually have like one favorite thing on the plate that I'll actually finish, and then everything else will pretty much just get tasted and just stay there. So I'm a weird kind of eater. I've been that way since I was little. So I really didn't finish even the 2 little spoonfuls of the macaroni and cheese. I didn't even finish it. I just ate most of it, but not all of it. So it's kind of how it is. But I'm gonna finish this pie. This pie is so freaking good. It's really spicy. You can tell they use like some really good nutmeg and stuff. It's really spicy. And the crust is perfect. It tastes candied almost, like on the crust. So this is a really good pie. Rich, what do you think about the mac and cheese?
Real good.
Real good.
As you can see, I mean, my plate is empty, okay?
I need to know the opinion. What is the verdict?
It's good.
It's good. It's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've eaten dinner, we watched a couple movies, and now I'm just relaxing on the bed. Tired. It's not even that late, it's like 9:30. Getting tired. I'm leaving tomorrow. Our flight leaves at 7:20 p.m. And Kay is actually coming back to Chicago with me because she's coming there for work. And then she's just gonna stay for a couple of days, and then she's gonna come back home to Virginia, so.
You have reached the voicemail box of 77.
Tried to call Anthony. He's not available. Every time I'm away from home, I always miss him so much. We've been FaceTiming all day. Maybe he fell asleep or something, I'm not sure, but just want to talk to him before I go to sleep. Hey, so we're leaving today, about to head to the airport pretty soon. I'm just getting myself all packed up and straightening up everything and cleaning and making sure that everything is the way I found it. And just waiting for Kay to finish up working. She's down in the lower level working from home, so she's been on conference calls pretty much all morning. So once she's done working and she officially, you know, logs out, we're gonna get packed up and hop in an Uber and head to the airport. So my stuff is still kind of all over the place. I'm just trying to like organize everything before I put it back into the bag. So this shouldn't take me very long. I'm pretty good with repacking everything. We ate all the leftovers from yesterday, so Kay made some lobster tails for lunch, but I don't think I'll be able to eat any of that. I'm not in the mood for lobster tails. I'm just having this cream soda beverage. It's so good. This is her bridal robe she had for her wedding. Let me see the back. Mrs. Giles. I'm off work today and tomorrow, and I've been off, but I am still working. Finally heading to the airport. It's pouring down rain. Hopefully we make it on time.
How am I looking?
You gotta look in here.
Okay. What up?
No, I was just gonna say our plane got delayed in a whole hour, so we're just gonna chill here until it's time to go. But that's okay. We don't really care. I hope we get to sit next to each other.
We will.
The plane.
You get on first. Get the aisle seat. Nobody will sit in the middle seat.
Yeah. And you'll sit in the middle seat.
Just in case you gotta get up and run to that bathroom.